Okay, so I just wanted to ask you really quickly what the work is about, just in a couple of sentences.
Well, the series started out as being, it's a very grim series, and it's very new, but it started out really being about assassinations, and the obsessive focus of that victim. And the series has actually turned into a series about victims as opposed to a series about the protagonists, and which is how it developed. And it had started, the first one I did was the Andy Warhol painting, which was Valerie Solanas becoming obsessively fixated on Andy Warhol, and she said that he was controlling her life too much, and so she had to kill him to stop that happening. And luckily he didn't die from that particular incident, but it did inevitably kill him, because then when he later went to have his operations, appendix died. But the other ones are Lincoln's assassination and John Lennon's assassination, and they're handled in a really sort of superficial way, but the truth is they were both very upsetting. Of course they were upsetting things, but as a teenager I was obsessed with John Lennon, and when he died I was in the middle of my obsession with John Lennon, and I was so devastated, and I sat at all the vigils, and I went past his house. I used to go past his house hoping I'd see him, and when he died it was the most dramatic thing, and I'd never experienced the death of someone I had known until he died, and so in a way that was the most difficult painting to paint because it was so personal. But the others, and it's handled in such a ridiculously superficial way, and then the worst of it is that I've then invited people to become the victors with the costumes. So there's the John Lennon costume. This is Mrs. Lincoln's costume, and then this one is Andy Warhol's, and Andy Warhol's are the only one that has evidence of the incident. So I'm still getting my head around the making of this work, because normally what I make is usually slightly more joyful, and this is slightly more dark and uncomfortable.
That's great. And just one last question. If you could have one song as a soundtrack to your work in the show, what do you think it might be? I know I'm putting you on the spot here.
Well, to my work in general, it would be Georgie Fame's Yeah Yeah. But to this, I don't know, maybe something Nirvana.
That's a good choice.